Shannon. Do you like the Durant-Jordan comparison?
I love it. He should compare the #2 guy currently playing to the #2 guy of all time. That's a perfect comparison.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, no, it was
How long did you and your joke writers have to work on that
Why
one?
you doing that? This is my time. Could I have my time?
Yeah.
Is it my time?
Did Steve Owens come
No.
up with your Heisman Trophy?
No. Skip, both of these guys, Jordan and KD, are elite scorers. KD has more range than Michael, but Michael at 6'6" was a better back to the basketball player than Kevin Durant. Now, that's hard to believe considering that Kevin Durant is 7 foot tall, but he would much rather stay on the outside, shoot the mid-range, pull up from the three. He can get to the basket, but he's not the finisher that Mike is. He didn't play with his back to the basket like Mike did, especially later in Mike's career. But here's the thing. He talking about that game. That Iguodala funny. That Iguodala be tripping. He be keying me, Skip. He talking about the game that Kevin Durant had yesterday. Just in case he didn't notice it, there's a guy that's playing right now, Skip, that's up 3-0. He got 5 games like the game Kevin Durant had yesterday. You know that, Skip? LeBron James has the kind of game that Kevin Durant had every other night.
Point as usual. But
Skip. The point is what he's saying is that when the guy gets it going, there's nothing you can do about it. I know a guy that got it going, and he averaging 35, 10, and 9. That's over 10 games. So I get what he's saying. Yeah, when these elite scorers, when these all-time great players, when they get cooking like they get it cooking, there's nothing you can do. You pray that he missed. You contest, you push him out further and further and further, and the ball is still going in and in and in, and there's nothing you can do. And Iggy said, hey, he got to his spot. There was nothing they could do. They tried to push him out that spot, but the ball was still swishing. Hey. But I know a guy that's 10 games into the playoffs, Joey, and is efficient like this. Like Kevin Durant was efficient last night, he's efficient like this every game.
Really?
Yeah.
So help me out because I get a little foggy.
Okay, go ahead.
It comes and goes. But who's the reigning Finals MVP? I can't remember. Oh, wait.
Kevin
I think it's Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Oh, that's right. And they won that in 5 games over LeBron and Kyrie.
So does that make him a better player? Because if it does, Nick Foles is the best quarterback in the NFL. If that's what we're doing.
I guess that's what happened because.
Okay. That's all I need to hear. Tom Brady, you hear what Skip Bayless said? Yeah. Nick Foles is better than Tom Brady.
But that's a 1-game shot. And this is 5 games. This is a 7-game series in which you have time to impose your will upon head-to-head, the second best player in the game.
So a triple-double, a 32-point-a-night triple-double is not imposing your will. Damn, LeBron.
Kevin Durant averaged in the finals 35, 8, and 5. That's pretty impressive. And moreover, he shot 47% from the three-point line through 5 finals games. That's big-time shooting. And he shot one right in the face of LeBron James.
Made a big-time shot.
In your face. And it was the clincher. It was the dagger. It was the final nail. Wasn't it for LeBron James?
It was the first nail. The final nail was Game 5. We didn't call that foul on Kevin Durant when LeBron dunked it. You won't talk about that.
Yeah. Kevin Durant in the finals last year made 93% of his free throws. So far through these playoffs, he's made 92% of his free throws. That's 54 of 59. LeBron's down at 76% as usual, but
he's going to be at 80. He's going to be at 80.
We got to bet on that,
yeah,
but I just don't think he's going to get there.
I do.
So the beauty of yesterday, and the reason that I don't think Andre Iguodala was stretching or reaching, and he tried to preface it by, I know this is dangerous. That was the context he put it in.
Yes.
I don't like to do this, but he was merely talking about the Michael Jordan I covered in '98 in Chicago. He got to spots with force. He was as physical a basketball player as you almost ever see of the great players, where he would get to a spot and go up with such strength and force. There was nothing you could do if you let him get to that point on the floor that was a favorite spot for him.
Yes.
He's going to go up, and he's going to make about 80% of those shots. And Kevin Durant yesterday made 12 mid-range jump shots. In a day and age, we don't see very many mid-range jump shots. I saw Chris Paul make quite a few last night in Utah, but I don't see it regularly like I see it from this 7-foot monster who is Kevin Durant. That's your term that you use for him, right?
What about those 7 fadeaways on Thursday night?
You know, every once in a while, he gets hot and falls in love. We hadn't seen that all year from him. And all of a sudden, LeBron James found one. Remember, they're way up in the game, and it's just a joke game, so he can do whatever he wants and get away with it. And all of a sudden, he'll have a rare hot streak. And I warned the blind witnesses, be careful, because he'll fall in love with one of those shots like he sometimes does with three-point shots. And then when you need him, he'll go 1 for 8 in a game, or he'll go 1 for 6 from the free throw line.
In his last 2 ball games, LeBron James is shooting 33 for 54. Is that efficient? I mean, because Kevin Durant yesterday was 15 of 27.
Yeah.
And we've seen LeBron James. LeBron James on Thursday night was 19 of 28. 19 of 20. And on, what was that? Saturday night, he was 14 of 26. Is that ultra efficient? Because the one thing that LeBron James can do that no other, I shouldn't say, that's not what he can do, that's what a non-center can't do.
So,
be efficient.
Once again, you saw what happened yesterday when they needed to slam the door on Anthony Davis and company. And he's got a lot of company. He's got Rondo, and he's got Holiday, and he's got Mirotic. They're a pretty good team.
Yes.
But when it was time to just slam the door in their face, in their building, the guy who did it was this guy.
Skip, but that's the luxury that he has that LeBron James has yet to have. Because guess what Kevin Durant really doesn't have to worry about? Initiating the offense, because he has Steph Curry and he has Draymond Green to do that. Guess what he also doesn't have to worry about? Rebounding, because guess who's leading them in rebounding in this series? Draymond Green.
But he does play defense in ways LeBron no more plays defense. No more.
If you didn't notice, when LeBron is guarding, have you checked out LeBron in the series? What they're shooting when LeBron is guarding them, as opposed to everybody else? But Joe, see, but if you got to be careful, Joe, you have to watch, between the game within the game, and see, that's sometimes what I play, and that's why I don't listen
you have
to
to ignore the plays that he just takes plays off in, and
all I'm
stands
saying,
under the basket.
all those plays when he's taking off, but when he somehow all of a sudden chases a guy or tries to contest the shot, the guy misses more times than not.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, did Draymond text Steph Curry in the middle of the night? Did he text Clay in the middle of the night? No, he texted the 7-foot monster.
Yeah.
And he said, I didn't see him attacking or being aggressive enough on both ends of the floor. Both ends of the floor like we need. So he told Kevin, don't worry about anything but playing with force and being aggressive. And Kevin was like, okay, I got you. I got you.
But that's what happened, Skip. You remember Draymond Green wasn't even dry. And he was texting Kevin Durant crying, saying he wanted him to come join him.
Because he knew who the best player in basketball was.
No, Skip, you will not find one NBA person that will say Kevin Durant is a better basketball player than Go James.
Because I saw it. I just go by what my eyes told me in the finals.
So you think...
And once again, I hate to break this to you, but do you know what's waiting at the end of the tunnel of the Eastern Conference? All of a sudden, LeBron's got a lot of breaks in the Eastern Conference because Philly was going to be more dangerous than Boston. All of a sudden, Philly is.
But you already built your narrative because Indiana, you apologize to Indiana prematurely. You apologize to Philly prematurely.
I thought Indiana took them to the brink of Game 7. That's pretty good.
I don't know nothing about no brink.
Well, the brink was when LeBron checked himself out of that game and went mysteriously to the locker room. I don't know what happened.
Did you see game?
I saw Kevin Durant make 2 threes.
45 points in a Game 7 victory. So now you've apologized to the Indiana. You've apologized to Philly. You've been very disrespectful to the baby dinosaurs. Now you're about to heap praise on the Celtics. Now,
no, I'm not. I'm not.
Cavaliers beat the Celtics. You know what will happen?
I think it's going to be pretty easy for the Cavaliers against the Celtics, which means LeBron is going to get to his 8th straight finals, and he's going to run headlong into, help me out, the Golden State Warriors once again. You love that? You love it?
I've said it all along.
Are you looking at 3-6 in the finals for your man LeBron James? I think you're looking at 3-6.
Even though the Rockets have the best record, I said if Steph Curry is healthy, if this team is healthy, they're the best team in the West. They're the best team. And LeBron, Skip. I mean, I'm not breaking news to anybody. Everybody knows the Warriors are the most talented team in the NBA. And it would take Kyrie averaged 28, 7, and 8. And LeBron averaged a triple-double, and they lost in 5. We don't have near that firepower now from our number 2 option. And so, it would be a tall, daunting task.
I know, but he's the GOAT. The GOAT should be able to transcend the game, right?
Kind of like Michael did at the Victory Celtics. He transcended the game.
Are we ready to call LeBron clutch? We'll discuss that with Chris Broussard next.